Hey guys, all right, we are live. It's Monday, it's February 25th. As I was saying before I hit record, my success partner, Christy, you guys know we pretty much host these team calls together now. She is traveling home from an event this past weekend with Chalene Johnson. If you don't know Chalene Johnson, she's amazing. She has programs on Beachbody like TurboFire, PIO, and she also teaches people how to build online businesses. So Christy was just in California for the last 3 days. She's flying home today, and I'm so excited to hear what she has learned. But welcome if you are on Christy's team. Welcome if you are on my team, somewhere in my downline. Wherever you are welcome here, and we are so excited that you are here. So a quick rundown. As you guys know, these meetings go quick. I actually decided not to pay for the paid version of Zoom where we can have unlimited meetings because I like knowing that we have 39 minutes and we have to get through important things in that time. So we're all busy. Time is the one thing that none of us can make more of, but we can choose how we use it. So I want to get right to the point. I have a quick PowerPoint. What we have done today is asked one of Chrissy's coaches, LaShara, who is a fairly newer coach who is super busy and she makes time for her business. She shows up, she's consistent. So we've asked her kind of like the national wake up calls, like once a month, they have like a new coach success story. LaShara is going to share just a few of her tips as to how she's building her business among a busy schedule. Because if anyone here is not busy, I'd like to know what you're doing because everyone is busy. Before that, I'm going to jump into just a couple announcements. I have 3 slides, and then LaShara, I will toss it to you. Take as long or as little as you need, just whatever you want to share with everyone. And then I'll come back if we have time and I have a couple more things to share, time permitting. All right? So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And can I see a thumbs up if you can see? Yes. Okay, cool. So we've combined these Zooms, especially with our 30 days to diamond starting soon. So if you're in my team and my downline, we are Team Glow. If you're in Christy K's team or her downline, she is Team GemFit. So welcome. It is February 25th, the only February 25th, 2019 we will ever have. So make it a fantastic one. And even if your day is almost done and whatever your day has been, finish on a powerful note, finish on a strong note. I want to recognize everyone on my team that has Success Club points. And I want you guys to know this is just, it's so much more than points. Success Club is a way to make sure that you are building your business, that you're getting your costs covered, that you're earning an income, that you're getting a trip paid for next year. Like all of that's amazing. But when you get down to it, Success Club is changing people's lives. It's meeting them where they are and hearing that, yes, that they're ready to change. And whether they are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, you've changed someone's life. You've had an impact. So as we're going through the numbers, it's not numbers, it's people. But that's why we strive to help as many people as we can. I have 30, Sarah P has 14, Christy C has 4, and this might not, if you had it the last 2 days in order, it just may not update yet. So if I'm a little bit off, I apologize. Coley is 4, Tessa, oh, I can't see, I think she's 4. Stephanie 2, Julie 2, Emily 2, and Audrey 2. Congratulations, you guys. And listen up. If your name is not on this board, the month isn't over. If your name is not on this board, you better be in the 5 Days to Yay group because we're going to bring it for the last week of February. I know maybe you're someone who's a brand new coach. Maybe you're someone who's coming back from taking some time off. You do not look at February 25th and say the month is over, I'll hit Success Club next month. No, this is where the rubber meets the road. You do whatever you possibly can to prove to yourself that you can help 3 people by Thursday night, midnight Eastern Standard Time. That is something that you need to do for your own, just your own grit, right? Like your own choice as a coach. Like this is a legitimate business. You choose where you take it, but you do not let the day of the month define what you are or are not going to accomplish. Okay. I still have big goals. I want to sign up 2 more coaches and help 2 more people. I'm not stopping just because I'm at 30 and 9 coaches. I busted my butt this month, but you better believe that I'm not going to stop until Thursday. And then when Friday hits, I got big goals for March. That's how this works. It's just like your fitness journey. You don't just stop and say, I did enough. Every day we are out there in search to help people, right? Like every time I go out, I'll be really quick on this, but every time we go to somewhere public, I look around and I see people who are overweight, obese, and it just reaffirms to me, you guys, that like we have this mission to help people lead healthier lives. This country is not fit as a whole. We are the exception. So many people don't have enough energy to run with their kids. So many people are struggling financially. So many people just think they don't have time to get healthy. You are the example that all of that is false. All right. So if that means something to you, you get out there and you be unapologetically inviting, because you're not selling just crappy products. You're selling a concept to change someone's life. And the minute they order, the minute the work begins, and you actually get to coach them, right? So you don't even get to coach until they order. And then you get the privilege of coaching someone. So please do whatever you can. Do not say, I'll just start again in March. You'll start tonight and you'll bust your butt until you can see what you can do until Thursday. All right. I'm not asking you to do anything that I am not doing myself, because I can only lead from the front. So there's that. And there's also the fact that Transform 20 challenge packs this time, for real. I know I've said this before because I was confused, but literally this time the sale is going to end on Thursday for Transform 20. They're $20 off. So basically they get Transform 20 for free with the all access challenge pack. Basically for a couple dollars more if they're already a BOD customer with the order of Shakeology or Energize and Recover. This sale will end Thursday night. Okay. February 28th. We all together host a Fit Club sneak peek. We alternate weeks between Coach Sneak Peek and Fit Club sneak peek. This coming Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We might go back to Thursdays for March. I'm just not sure yet. I'd love to get a consensus with you guys what works better, Wednesdays or Thursdays. But here's the thing. I would love it. We usually have a couple coaches speak on the call after we go through the PowerPoint. If you guys have a challenger, so listen up, or like if you guys have like a rock star challenger who's using both the nutrition, the fitness, like they're all in, I would love it if we had 2 to 4 challengers on Wednesday night's call to do the little rapid fire thing that we do at the end, but this time hear from challengers. Like they're not coaches for whatever reason, they probably should be, but they're not. So hear from someone who's not a coach about what Fit Club is doing. So if you guys have someone and they're willing to speak for 1 minute about how Fit Clubs have changed and they're free on Wednesday night, can you guys let me know like ASAP? Because I would really love to get challengers on this. And this is also, guys, where you need to invite people to. If you're like terrified to get on the phone or a Zoom with someone, work on that. But know that in 2 nights from now, still February, we have a Fit Club sneak peek. It's gonna be like 20 minutes. We're gonna offer a prize, a door prize, if they commit by, half an hour after the Zoom ends. And this is what you can invite to. It's not going to be recorded. There's no recording. They need to be on live. Okay. So please take this opportunity. If you struggle with getting people information, you're not sure what to say, you don't quite know what to say if you would call them, invite them on Wednesday. All right. So just to recap, if you've got challengers, reach out to them, see if they'd be willing to speak and help us out, and then let me know. Fruit Punch Energize. I think most of you guys know this. It launched last week. Okay, and lastly, I think this is the last one before LaShara, I'll toss it over to you. Our 5 Days to Yay group is starting today. That basically we call it 5 Days to Yay because we want you to say yay when you help your first coach or your first challenger, or you get yourself to Emerald by Wednesday night so we can shout you out on Thursday morning. This is for any new coach or any coach who has not had a win yet in their business this month. And even if you have helped one person, maybe you're not at Success Club 6. Like you have to have minimum 6 points to reach Success Club for the month. So you're invited to this too. This is where you want to focus your attention because we're just not beating around the bush. We're getting straight to it. We're inviting, we're sharing on social media, repeat, repeat, repeat. We have little challenges every day this week for you. You need to be in this group if you're not exactly where you want to be this month and you're not at Success Club. We're just going to bring it. So it's not too late to join the group. Let me know ASAP or let Christy know if she's your coach and she'll get you in, okay? 30-day diamond roadmap. We created this, we announced this to you guys last Monday. This is something that's super important to reach your push goal, which is being a diamond team by March 31st. You being a diamond coach, you have to understand, guys, that this is possible. Like you have to. If you don't understand that and you don't believe it, diamond's not gonna happen March 31st. Diamond may not ever happen because you don't believe it. When you believe that diamond is a decision and a choice to work hard at your choice and track your progress along the way, it becomes believable. You need to literally understand that you can do this in 30 days. That's the first hurdle. When you believe it, then you kind of get mad that you're like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Why am I not there yet? Let's freaking go. So we created this 30-day diamond roadmap Ideally, you want to start it by today, but if you're in the 5 days to Yay group, you can start it next Monday. That's fine. But it's broken down week by week for little things that can push you in that direction. There's no big secret. You can print out a tracker that will literally show you how your business needs to look to be a diamond team. It'll show you little things of what you need to be doing on a weekly basis. You guys know the vitals. This is just going to lay it out like diamond in 30 days. Here we go. So if you're involved in our push group, we're actually going to be calling that a push to diamond group, because what are we pushing for? We're pushing for you to be a diamond team, and then you to help one of your coaches go diamond by summit, so you can walk across that stage and understand that when you're in star diamond level business centers, that's where you start to see sustainable residual getting closer to that 6-figure income. I started earning my 6-figure income when I became a 2-star diamond coach. Like, diamond is not, it's not the end all. You're not going to sit up there and have like millions of dollars coming in. Like, it means you reached a great goal, but now you develop leaders, and developing leaders and helping them reach goals. That's where, first off, that's where like my purpose is, but that's also where the true sustainable walk away from your job, if that's your goal, income really does lie. And even if that's not your goal, guys, work like it is, because when you make more money, you have more options in life. What if 2 years down the road you get let go? You have this 6-figure built up sustainable business that you don't have to worry. My husband was let go in 2015. I think you all know that by now, but we weren't expecting that. But we were okay because I said yes to this business and I worked hard at it. So given that, I want you guys to know I'm in this with you. I know you think sometimes like, Christy and I have been coaches for years, whatever. Listen, we need to be 5-star qualifying by April to get to be 5-star recognized at Summit. Christy's team is the same way. So to get there, one of my diamonds needs to be my husband. Right now, he's an emerald coach. He has one active coach on the left leg, one active coach on the right leg. I am pushing with you. I will make him diamond by March 31st. I'm going to work my freaking tail off to get him to diamond. So just so you guys know, I'm not just spewing this. I'm going to sign up at least 7 coaches under his account, and I'm going to have 2 business builders get to emerald. I'm saying that because that needs to happen in 30 days. And I'm saying that because you guys know I'm not just talking like spit. I'm actually pushing for diamond, literally pushing for diamond with you. I will be inviting to coaching every single day. I will schedule Zooms. I will schedule phone calls, because I need to prove to myself that I can do this. And that also goes to our team goal of 5-star diamond by Summit. Okay. That's all it is. It's really not that hard. It's going emerald 4 times and having one of your business builders can be your spouse or your family member's account that you put 2 coaches under. So you might get 1 runner on your team of 8 to 10 to 12 people. 1 person wants to run with this business. Great. You might get a couple walkers. You might get a couple discount coaches, but 1, like you need 1 to 2 runners who understand the benefit of getting to emerald in their first week, and you can become a diamond team. Like, enough chit chat. You can do it. All right. So let's stop thinking this is a crazy, insane goal. This is a 30-day goal. And I want to push forward with you guys. Okay, real quick, LaShara, I'm almost done. New Fit Club theme. If you're in my Fit Clubs, we're going to change the theme to March. I had tossed around the idea of spring cleaning. Stephanie said spring clean eating. I love that play on word. Let's make it more of a spring clean eating, cleaning, organizing type of group. I know like the art of tidying up with Marie Kondo is super popular right now. So I thought maybe we can incorporate a little bit of a spring cleaning theme into March. One of my new coaches is going to help me co-host. I know a couple of our coaches are breaking off and hosting other groups. That's amazing. I want you guys to do that. I think that's amazing if you're like, I'm going to start running my own. You'll never be kicked out, but if you feel like it's time for you to lead your own, 100% I'm behind you. I need 2 more co-hosts to get with me before this Friday, because Friday is March 1st. And if you want to host a Zoom workout, any day of the week, like if you know you're going to work out pretty much the same time Monday through Friday, just post in the group and share a Zoom link. It doesn't need to be like this planned out thing. You don't have to ask. Just say like, I'm going to host at 7 p.m. Eastern every night this week. Great. Because I think what I want our team, what I want our Fit Club to be is literally people have options throughout the day that they can hop on and work out with someone. Because I've seen a change in my life meeting a team to work out with. And I think that's what's going to make these new challengers like dig into this group. Okay, lastly, before I toss to LaShara, you guys might have heard this on Kate Schulte's call, and I love it, so I'm going to implement it on our team. I'm sure Christy K would feel the same way. 2 words that are no longer ever allowed on our team. We don't hear much of them, but I'm just going to say it anyways. Discouraged and overwhelmed. Okay? Not allowed. Not allowed. Discouraged is a choice. If you're busting your butt, you need to expect that so many people are going to respond or not, or say no. That's part of it. That's cool. You're not discouraged. That means you're doing your job. To get to the yeses, you got to get through no's. You got to get through non-responses. You got to have the patience to follow up and to trust the process that some people will be ready now. You're not overwhelmed, because overwhelmed is a choice. You know, when I feel overwhelmed, I put my phone down. You know why I don't usually feel overwhelmed? Because all my notifications are turned off. Literally all of them except my text messages. Nothing disturbs me except a text. So if you're overwhelmed, it's a choice, and you need to decide to not be overwhelmed anymore. So I love that, and I stole that from her. So with that, LaShara, I know I talked a little bit, but so many people on this call. I love it. LaShara is going to share her tips as a newer coach, and then if we have time, I'll wrap up at the end. So I just saw you. There you are. Okay. You should be good to go.
Okay. Hi, guys. Well, obviously, I'm a fairly new coach. I started coaching in August, so gosh, it's almost been 6 months, hasn't it? I love it. I love coaching. I love all the amazing people I get to meet. So a little bit about me. I'm a full-time nail tech. I'm a mom of 2, obviously a wife. My daughter goes to school, but I homeschool my son. He does online K-12. So, and then with my daughter's school, I'm part of the PTO. So I'm quite busy, as you can tell. So therefore, to work this business for me, I have to find time to do it. So I make sure I'm up at 4:30 in the morning every day, except for weekends, so that I have my time. I set that time aside. So I have an hour every single day where I focus on my business. I go through and I follow up with my challengers or my teammates. I check messages. I use that time to send out mass invites and follow new accounts. I do most of my stuff on Instagram. I did a lot on Facebook, but kind of like Instagram better. So I focus there. And then I work out, and therefore I get it all done before my kids are up, before I have to get them ready for school, before I start working. And with my business, I travel a ton because I'm a traveling nail tech. So in between traveling and then doing school with him, it's crazy. So I take any time during the day that I can to check my messages or send out invites or follow up with the people I have invited, whether it's 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there. A lot of times I do a couple hours in the evening after everyone's settled down for the night. And when I sit down, and same thing, I go through and I see how many invites I've done for the day and how many more I need to do, or how many people have gotten back with me if I need to follow up with anybody. Follow-ups is where I struggle, and I've kind of talked to Christy about that. I need to work on that a little bit better. I kind of fall behind on the following up, but I get ghosted all the time, and I get tons of no's, but I just keep pushing forward because where there's a will, there's a way, and I want to make this business work. So I do everything that I can to make it work. Let's see. Yeah.
Sure,
I think that's
what? Yeah. Do you have a minimum, like with your invites? Do you say, no matter what I'm inviting, like, do you work with a minimum number each day?
A minimum of 20. And then I'm really trying to build on that each week. Last week, it might've been like 15. This week it's 20 for me. Next week, maybe it's 30. I'm really no less than 20. I'm really trying hard for that, trying hard to push for more, especially listening to that call that was on that other group that you had posted. That was, was she doing like 60 a day? I mean, that would love to get to that point. So I'm really working on trying to add to my followers, keep going through every day and adding new accounts. And then people who follow me, I go and see if there's somebody that would fit to follow back, and then try to get more people, liking my posts or watching my stories, so that I have more people to reach out to.
Gotcha. And mainly your invites are coming from the people that you are following back or liking your stuff. Like, where are you getting your 20 invites?
So I go through all the people that follow me and that I follow. So we're mutual, and I went through and I invite them. A lot of times I'll just cold invite. I followed somebody. I'm like, hey, I think you'd be great. We have this in common. Do you want to join my team? And I actually get quite a few people who message me back. That's usually a no thank you or not right now, but I have gotten quite a few responses that way. I know Christy likes to do the voice messages, and I think you said that you do too. I'm so not comfortable with that. I've done a few, but I get more responses on my typed messages. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay, great. And sounds good because I'm not usually one to directly invite if someone follows me back. Well, I think I'm echoing a little bit. Sorry about that. So that's nice to know you've gotten responses from doing that. Okay. Anything else? But I'm going to ask you one more question.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is a fun one. I would say, what do you love about coaching and how has your life changed since becoming a coach?
I love all the amazing people that I've got to meet through this experience. I mean, who would have thought that some of my best friends would be like clear across the US? I'm in Washington State, and most of you guys are, Midwest, East Coast, that direction. So a lot farther from me. And to have been able to, meet you, well, not really meet in person yet, but, connect with you guys has been fantastic. And then for my family, just bringing in that extra income has been huge because when we decided to homeschool my son, I quit my job to stay home so that because I was full-time nail tech, but I also worked for a podiatry clinic. So I quit working there so I could be here more so we could homeschool. So I need to figure out a way to make up for that extra income, and coaching has really helped me with that. So.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you wanted to say before I don't know why I'm echoing, I'm sorry.
No.
Before I go back, I do have a couple more things I wanted to share, but LaShara, anything else?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. No, it's so great to hear from you. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. And I love what she said because she's busy. I know a lot of our coaches get up super early and do their work. And I'm not saying everyone has to wake up at 4 a.m. and do their workouts. I'm not there. I hope I never am at 4 a.m. But hopefully you guys heard that she makes it happen with a bunch of other things on her plate. So maybe if you're sitting here saying, I don't have the time to work my business, try saying it's not a priority to work my business, because if it's a priority, you will make the time. No one finds the time. So for me, that meant I had to get up. For me, it's 6 a.m. to do my workout before my daughter gets up. My husband is home. Yes, I know we're a unique situation, but he has his own stuff he's doing too. And I don't have all day just to work my business. So I work out, I get everything done before she wakes up so that any pocket of time that I have, including my nap time hustle, I'm working my business in serious pockets of time. So again, with you guys saying like, how much time do you need to build a business? You need the time that you're going to dedicate, and you're going to do the things that are going to drive your business forward. Like LaShara said, inviting is going to drive your business forward. Posting intentionally and growing your network will drive your business forward. Please don't get distracted by all the shiny things that you might see other coaches doing. You need to post intentionally about your health journey and your coach journey in every single post. You need to invite the people that are reacting. Something that I've done too is just recently, I was not doing this before. I've been inviting people that simply watch my stories. I know some of you guys do that. I have not done that until a couple days ago. And I'm literally just messaging every single person that has watched like 3 of my workout posts in a row, my workout stories in a row. I'm seeing that list and I scroll past the people that obviously like already my challengers or coaches or whatever. And I'm inviting, like I get easily 15 to 20 invites the last 4 days I've been doing this because I'm just inviting them from that story. And I don't really care if they don't respond, but that means they're watching me. So why would I not invite them? I say something like, hey, thanks for watching my crazy sped up workouts. I really appreciate you checking out my journey. Have you thought about doing this with me? Would you like to snag a spot in our virtual fit club? I send that out. I change the name and I pump those invites out. And yeah, I get a lot of non-responses and yeah, I get a couple of no's, but I also have people ask questions, and that's where it's driving my business forward. So for anyone that thinks, again, it's too late in the month, it's not going to happen for me, I can't be there, I can't get there yet. Yes, you can. You just have to invite and 10x your inviting, because that's going to create an opportunity to have an actual conversation with a number of people that are going to respond. I hope no matter what you guys are getting, the fact that non-responses and no's are a part of our business. If you want to join a business where everyone's going to tell you yes, I don't think that exists, but that's not this business. You have to have this like steel of armor saying it doesn't matter what someone says to me, because my mission is to be this beacon of hope for other people. And when it becomes less about you and more about everyone else whose lives that you can impact, you stop caring so much about what their response could be. You get excited when you open up your Messenger or your Instagram, because you know that you have a pure heart and you have an authentic mission to change people's fitness, finances, mindset, and life. And you gotta be okay with that. And if you're not okay with that, personal development is your best friend, and it should be your best friend. You gotta get over yourself, guys. It's not about you. It's about everyone that you can help. All right. I just have a couple more. We'll wrap this up really quickly, but you guys know me. I love to end with a daily dose of real talk. So I shared this about a month ago. So I don't know why my screen is messed up. Now it's on the bottom. Let me try this again. I shared this about a month ago, and I just want to share it again. Let me just play this. Okay. Can you guys see this? Yes. Can someone give me like Stephanie, Morgan? I can see you guys. Can you see it? Okay. So this is real quick. I'm going to wrap it up just like this. I said this about a month ago. It still applies. So I'm going to go through it and just listen, because I think we all if you're multitasking, just listen. I know that this could be the millionth time you've heard this, but I think you might need to. 1 foot in this business is not going to help you. Dabbling in this business is not going to help you. You're either a discount coach or you're all in. This does not mean you have to work 8 hours a day. This does not mean you have to want to leave your full-time job. But if you treat your business like a business, it's going to reward, all your hard work is going to be worth it. If you dabble and stop and dabble and start again, it's going to frustrate you, and you're not going to make money, and you're not going to help people. You need to be all in, meaning you do the vitals every day, and most days you 10 extra invites. If you work that hard Monday through Friday, I'm all about taking the weekends and chilling and being with your family and not having to post on your stories, and maybe not even having to post, but you got to make up for that Monday through Friday. Okay. You got to be both feet in or be a discount coach, because again, I was 1 foot in for a long time, and it brought a lot of frustration. So jump into this business and treat it like the 6-figure plus potential that it can be. Everyone should be Emerald by Thursday. You should be. Just be Emerald. Sign up 2 people. You can be your best friend and your mom, or your husband and your cousin, like 2 people that support you and would do this with you. You need to prove to yourself that you can hit a rank, and you need to do it in 48 hours. You just need to. Just do it and prove to yourself you can be there, because then you've unlocked your business cycle. And even if, or weekly cycle bonus, even if they are people who are not going to work their business and may not stay a coach forever, don't worry about it. Get yourself to Emerald, unlock your cycle earning potential, and show yourself that you just made 1/4 of the way to Diamond. So you can make it. I don't know if my math is right. Probably is. Probably not. 1/4 of the way to Diamond. You did it in 2 days. You need to do that 3 more times, and you have enough coaches to be a Diamond team. Of course, you want to strive for more than 8 coaches, because some will go inactive, some might cancel. It's okay, but do not strive for the bare minimum. Create a goal, reach your goal, prove to yourself you can do it again. No more slow success in this business. You can change so much in just a few months. You can be a different person, a different coach, a different leader. You can have an entirely different team. Maybe your team is 0 right now. Maybe you have 15 to 20 coaches in 3 to 6 months. That's possible, you guys. You have to go for it. You know, coaches aren't going to come flocking to you. As a full-time coach for my 4th year in a row, 1 to 2% of people come to me. 98 to 99% of people, I come to them, and it's not the first time. So we'll talk more about follow-ups in the 5 Days to Yay group as well, but follow-ups are so huge. Do you learn from where you may need help? Instead of saying, I'm not good at blank, do you say, wow, this is an opportunity for me to grow? You're not bad at posting. You're not bad at inviting. You need to work on your skills. I do use voice message a lot on Facebook. I don't use voice message a ton on Instagram. Like LaShara said, I haven't gotten a ton of response from voice messages on Instagram. If you do, keep doing it that way. I find I could do better with typing on Instagram, voice messaging with follow-ups on Facebook, but that's just me. All right, again, 5-star Diamond by Summit. We have so much work to you guys, but it's like the best, most amazing type of work that we can do. So many of you guys are going to be at Summit. I want us to have that recognition and have that feeling of like, we worked really hard for a goal, and there's no way we could have achieved it if it wasn't for everyone on this team. This is not a personal goal, you guys. This is a team goal, and we have to understand that this can't be done unless you guys are in this with me. And I know Christy K would say the exact same thing about her team if she were on the call tonight. And it's still telling me I need this. Okay, I think I need to X out of this to say this. All right. This is my last slide. You have to be, second to last, but the last one's super quick. You have to be more focused and more intentional than you've ever been. Invite to coaching daily based on your reactions from your posts and your stories. I've said this before, but if you lead with people becoming a coach with your question and they're not ready or they say no, you can follow up to have them join a challenge as a challenger. You can't start inviting them as a challenger, have them say no, and then invite them to be a coach. It doesn't work like that. Invite to be a coach If it's a really hard no, then simply invite them to join our virtual fit club and work on their fitness journey without the added thing of running a business. Talk openly about our products and why you use them. Talk about Shakeology. You know, I don't usually name drop Shakeology, but I talk about my superfoods very often in my stories, sometimes in my posts. And people need to understand why it's so much more than just a protein shake. If you can stand firm in Shakeology and have your, 1 minute, 30-second story of why you love it, that's usually the biggest objection. When they understand it's whole food nutrition and it's a meal, that's where you're going to get less objections, because Beachbody On Demand is insanely inexpensive. And when bundled together, it's ridiculously inexpensive. Am I okay? Am I stalling at all? Thumbs up. Okay. My computer is being kind of weird. Don't keep doing that, or invite. Kate Schulte said this. I don't know if I say her last name correctly. Invite like the coach you want to be, or rather invite the way you would want to be invited. If it sounds icky, it probably is, because it probably doesn't sound like you. So type like you talk and invite like you would want to invite. I always say I particularly have amazing conversion rate when I get someone on the phone or on a Zoom. I don't ever really send them the price or even talk about price on our call. I email them afterwards. But the fact that we had a one-to-one conversation, we know each other now, right? On a deeper level. And it was scary the first time I did it. Now I love it, because I can talk and we can get it done in 20 minutes. I can email them, and I have so much of a better conversion when we actually chat. Don't keep doing the same things and wondering why you're not seeing success. What's the definition of insanity, right? Don't keep doing the same thing and think, why am I not further along in my business? Commit like never before to your workout and your nutrition plan. You do not have to be perfect, but you do have to go all in, as what all in looks like for you. Everyone's human. Everyone has treats and cheats and whatever. But the more like I really committed to Transform 20, the more I just had confidence in my inviting, in my posting. I can't tell you how many moments of clarity I had mid-workout that I'm like, that's what I need to say today. I can't tell you what to say in your posts, but I can tell you to go all in on your fitness journey, and stuff comes up, because stuff always comes up for me when I'm on it. Last thing. Summit is July 11th to 14th. Where are we at? March, April, May, June, July. We are 5 months away, you guys. How would it feel to walk across the Colts Stadium as a one-star diamond coach? How would it feel to see your upline represent your team on stage as a 5-star diamond coach? How would it feel to speak at Summit 2020 on stage, helping other coaches where you were and you overcame to get to where you are now? Like, dive into that for a second. How would that feel? If that's like lights you up, because that is my goal. I want to speak. I want to educate. I want to motivate. You are no different from me or the dreams that I have, but it starts right now. We can't just put our feet up and get to Summit and be all motivated and think we're going to do it next year. If you don't do it now, you're not going to do it next year. You have to do it now. You have to commit now to get to where you want to be. And then Summit's going to blow your mind, and then you'll be even more committed. But you got to commit before Summit. Decide every day that you are a leader of leaders, not of discount coaches, of leaders. You have to plant the seed of running a business, not using a discount. And you have the determination and vision to find your tribe. You're always a part of my tribe. Christy K, obviously, you're always a part of her tribe if you're on her team. But you guys, like, you have to understand. Muted. Okay, not muted anymore. You have to understand that to be like thriving in this business, you have to lead leaders. Okay? You have to lead with people who want to build a business. I talk to people every day who hate their job. I talk to people every day who say finances are an issue. Do you know what my answer to that is? You should be a coach. Because even when I wasn't making all that like full-time income, I knew I could do it, and I spoke to that. So even if you're like, well, I'm not making less, okay, envision that you understand the potential, and you plant that vision and hope in other people. When you have your first coach join your team who wants to build their business, something switches, and you commit like never before. So all you have to do is stay so committed and get your first business builder, then your second, then your third, and you're in this for life, because you will not leave a business builder. I would never quit. Sarah, my 3-star diamond coach, is the reason I'm still a coach. And she's the reason I kept going, because I was not going to quit, because this is the girl I brought on and I'm going to help her. So you guys, like, you need, that's why we want this 5 days to Yay, because you need a win. You need a coach. You need a challenger. If you have a coach on your team right now who's running in their business, I guarantee you feel you're with them, right? You don't put your feet up when you have someone say, teach me how to build a business. You don't have to know everything. We have trainings in place. We have teams in place, but you have to bring them on. All right. I'm going to end the recording here.